And we are going to be breaking some pretty cool stuff tonight. So we have this Fossil First Edition box. I did already verify this thing. I did not show the video of it. It was just kind of a real quick thing. This is a box that I bought off of somebody. They were going to have it consigned, but it was kind of messy. And I thought, you know what, let me just go ahead and break it open. And, you know, if everything checks out, I'll just buy it from them. And then we're going to sell it here. We're going to be starting off with some Fossil First Edition boxes, or booster packs. We got plenty left tonight, and then we actually got a few different giveaways throughout the video, being sponsored by other people, so I hope you guys stick around for that. We do have heavy base set booster packs. These are in on consignment, and we have 11 of them. I think one of them was bought, so there's plenty of those still left. The Scarlet Violet boxes, those are already given out, or I think the last one was just bought, that we're going to be doing during the stream. And then for Anthony, I did add some V-Star Universe boxes. So there are 4 of those still left as of when I just checked. Thanks to Programmers, who's already giving out memberships. We got Matt, Best TCG Pulls, Eden Soik, Comic Swirl Collector, and then the Himalayan Goat. You're all just given a membership by Programmers. So way to go, man. Thanks for jumping in here already. If you're green, you have a membership, you actually have exclusive access to some cool emojis. Maybe throw them a Blastoise in there. I know Programmers likes that one. If not, maybe put a heart in there. But yeah, so we're actually going to start off with a giveaway this time, just because we have 3 giveaways that are sponsored by just different people, and not actually like sponsored. They just gave it in. So the first keyword is going to be early bird. Only put it in there once. So if you put in early bird, let me make sure that let me type it in there. I hit roll it, but I hadn't told you guys yet. So early bird is going to be the keyword while we're opening up these this first order. You put that in there, and I'm going to show you guys what you're going to be eligible to win. Oh yeah, I got a hat on still. So I put this hat on because I knew my hair was kind of all over the place. I thought maybe if I got a little bit of hat hair, it would knock it down some, but ain't no way I'm going to be able to keep that on all night. All right, so the very first giveaway is going to be pretty cool. So this is from, let me make sure there's no information on here I can't show. Okay, there we go, yeah. So this is from Crazy Pinoy. There you can see it right there. This is YouTube ID. I don't know if he's going to be in here or not. He might be. But he says, P.S. I've included 2 items for you to give away to your followers if you would like in one of your next live streams. Just wanted to give a little back to your members, as they can be very generous, as I've recently been gifted a membership from Mo. Yeah, and then Programmers, we saw he was already giving out memberships. And let's see who we have. We've got Eric Tinsley just jumped in at the Charmander level. Thanks so much, man. In fact, we might actually, we'll just open this stuff up, and then we'll announce the giveaway winner. And then we'll jump into the Fossil First Edition packs in case you guys are still kind of just running in here. Let me see. This has actually got like a plastic on it. I didn't even notice that. So I don't want to mess it up too bad. Let me just pull out my knife. So that should work fairly simple. Yeah, there we go. All right, so inside of here, so you got 3 Ultra Prism packs. So we're going to have 6 total Ultra Prism packs to open up for this giveaway. There we go. And again, this is from Crazy Pinoy 69. I know we've seen him in here before. I believe he might have won something one time. Oh, I didn't see it. Muhammad just gave out another 5 memberships, and it was because of Muhammad giving this guy a membership. He wanted to get back to you guys. But we got Donator, Dustin Horton, Landon Theo, Matt 420, and Cali Dude. You were all just given a membership from Mo. He likes that Mewtwo emoji. If you're looking at your new emojis that you have access to, if you throw one of those in there for him, I'm sure he would appreciate that. But thanks again, Mo, for your generosity. Yeah, I can't remember what Ultra Prism honestly has, because this was such a short printed set. I didn't open up much of it. It did have a reprint like way after the fact. It was kind of crazy how far after the fact it was. I believe the big card in this one might be like a full art Cynthia. There's a skateboard, Magneton, and a Salazzle. Good to see Marshall Law, Justin Huerch. I saw a lot of you guys hanging around in here before the video even started too. Sorry for the last minute kind of drop on the Fossil First Ed packs. I was having a little issue with getting them listed on the site, and so they went live yesterday. So before that, you couldn't even buy for this live stream. Oh man, so far no big hits. And then the base heavies just went live a little bit earlier The same thing with the Scarlet Violet base. Those are just available at the yesterday afternoon, something like that. And then the V-Star, those went live like 20 minutes ago. So at the request of Anthony, got a hollow Luxray. All right, last pack for Ultra Prism. Just here, he says, does anyone remember Celestial Storm? Yeah, that was another decently short printed set. Oh, last pack. We're going to hit a Dusk Mane Necrozma GX. Looks like you did hit one of these. All right, so let's see who the winner's going to be of this stuff. So there were 6 packs and we had an Ultra Rare. I know that sounds like it's bad, but honestly, that's probably about right for the Sun and Moon era. Keep throwing it way back there. I need to move up my trash can. All right, let's see who the winner of all this stuff is. Got your one sleeved card. And the winner is going to be, we have Dylan Manick. It looks like he is a channel member, so that's pretty cool. See that happen. A nice looking Sharpie. All right, Dylan, you are the winner. Make sure you send me an email, and I'll get all this stuff mailed out to you. No problem. Every now and then I have, people do forget still to email me. After about a week, those cards just get shuffled back into the inventory. Might end up in a giveaway. Sometime later on, just add somebody's giveaway to another one. But make sure you send me that email. All right. I'm going to cancel that. I see Dylan is here. Said, no way, I finally won. Well, I'm glad that you did win, man. And we do have a couple other giveaways. I don't even know what's in this one. I just want to show you guys, just to give you an idea. And then sometime... who knows? Maybe this will be the last one. Look at that. It's a Neo Discovery. This is a Fossil booster pack, Japanese. So you're going to get a holo out of this one. So hope you guys stick around for those. All right, let's see who the very first order is. All right, so we have Chi. And he bought 3 Fossil first edition booster packs. So let's break back in here. I want to see how this stuff actually looks if you try to take it off, because I haven't done this before. So if I'm trying to pull this, I want to see what breaks first. I mean, those are pretty tough. All right, so yeah, you can definitely see that something was left there. But we're not going to do that on all 3 sides. I'm going to just cut them. That was rougher than I was expecting, but I guess that's a good thing, right? All right, we're going to go straight down the left side. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to weigh these out. Well, let's get them an art set. Hopefully that doesn't turn into a bad situation, but... we're gonna get, I do say on the website you get an art set, so I just took the next pack. And let's see. No tornadoes in Connecticut. All right, this is Chi. Well, he's gonna get the next 3 packs anyways, because I think this same guy ordered stuff. So that's 20.99. I don't know if that's heavy yet or not. 20.57. So it looks like that one is going to be heavy. And a 20.56. So these 2 should be light. Got a Zapdos and an Aerodactyl artwork. And then we're going to open up the 1 Fossil booster pack that this one should be heavy. So let's see what we get here. What are you guys calling? What's going to be in this booster pack? Somebody already called Gengar like well, he didn't call in the first pack. He said we're going to see a Gengar tonight. And that was before we had looked at anything. And I guess this maybe if he gets it right on the first pack, that'd be pretty sweet. All right, so we've got a Magmar, Tentacruel, got a Golem, Mega Man, member for 6 months. Thanks, man. He says, sheesh. Yeah, you've been on here 6 months. Got a Horsey, Mysterious Fossil, got an Ekans, Grimer. I've seen a lot of Zapdos, Aerodactyl, got Lapras, got Articuno. Yeah, it's going to be blurry down here. I do that just because so it doesn't like autofocus back and forth. I want to be able to focus in on these cards as we open them up. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you tagging me in that so I could see it. Got a Shelter. It was close to the Gengar. We got the Haunter. All right, so let's see how the condition of this one is. This is a different box, not from the same lot that I've been opening up. And, wow. Centering on the front is good. Haunter is really tough to find the print line, so I'm not seeing one on this, but I mean, I guess it's still possible for other ones, but right now we're looking pretty good. All right, let's check out the backside. Always got to check out the backside, right? Man, the centering looks pretty good on the back, too. I do see a little white dot there. and a little white dot there. Maybe a tiny one up there. They're all really small though, very light. Only going to be something that you notice if you're looking very intensely like we are right now. But congrats on your Haunter pull. You know, I'd rather take good condition pulls any day. Anytime you can get that. All right, so let me put this one here. Get your non-holographics in a sleeve. Then we're going to package this one up, and then I believe Chi is actually the next 3 packs too. But I did package them differently because I did notice that your address was like one of them said in your street name, the other one said north. So just in case that makes some difference, I wanted to make sure that I did have the orders separate, and I'll check them before I ship them out separately. Hopefully we can just ship them together though. Just Jerry says Haunter is cooler than Gengar. Man, I don't know about that. I mean, he was definitely nicer, right? Haunter was nicer than Gengar, if I'm thinking right. All right, next up, again, we have Chi. So we got 1, 2, got 3. All right, so there's 3 booster packs. Let's see what he gets. Again, this is going to be a little blurry in the background because I have the focus up here, not down here, but you should be able to see that this is going to be a light pack. Got a heavy there. And another light. So we went 2 for 3 again. So we're going to keep the light packs. These are going to be preserved, shipped sealed. You still have a sealed value for the pack. And then we're going to open up the heavies. All right. Put these off to the side. All right, guys, we have this Aerodactyl artwork. What do you think is going to come out of that? We've already seen a Haunter. Doesn't mean we won't see another Haunter. Hopefully we won't see it for the same person. But maybe we'll see something like I still want to see another Articuno. I think that'd be a cool pull. C-Funk Rascal says, yo, TCA Game, what's up, man? All right, here we go. Starting off with the Golduck. I've already seen one Golem. Can we see another Golem? Tentacruel. Got the Magmar. Shelter, Gambler, Krabby. Got a Kabuto, Geodude, Grimer, Energy Search. Let's see, what do we have? Aerodactyls again. Got Zapdos, Moltres, Lapras, Magneton, Ditto, Mr. Mime. Ooh, Moltres. Way to go, Justin. You definitely hit that one on the head. You got a... man, the fronts of these cards are looking really nice. Wow. That is a good looking Moltres. Hoping the backside... I almost said... not even going to go there. Hopefully the backside looks good too. But man, honestly, it looks really, really nice. Wow. See one tiny white dot down there. These other 3 corners looking super clean. Man, big congrats, Chi. I think that's a home run of a hit right there. Moltres isn't, as big of, you don't see a bigger prices like the Gengar or the Articuno or something like that, or Lapras, but Moltres is still very popular. I'll take that any day. Captain Chuck, welcome to Charmander. Is this the person who just bought the last Scarlet and Violet box that I'm thinking of? So if it was, I was able to get your order just in at the last second. But all right, Chi. Congrats on your 2 hits. Definitely like that Moltres a little bit more. That's my preference, but both of them look really clean, so that's a good sign. All right, next up we have Eric. Eric has been on a bit of a streak. Let's see if it'll continue into tonight. Sorry, Eric. I think that's a light. That's okay. We're going to keep your pack sealed. We're going to get that one shipped out. Next up, we have a Scarlet and Violet box. So if you guys are here only for the vintage, it's going to be at least a booster box before we have vintage again. In fact, we have 5 Scarlet and Violet booster boxes lined up, a few vintage kind of sprinkled in there. Then I imagine after that, we might get into some more of the vintage if people buy any of these Fossil First Edition packs during the stream. Same thing with the base set heavies. I know we do have a base set heavy, I think, right after this next order of Scarlet and Violet, so hope you guys stick around for that. But if you're looking for any of those packs, they are still available on the website, but this is what we're going to stick with for now. So the $800, that's for a base heavy. It's a guaranteed holo. The Fossil and weight is $350. And if it's a light, it gets shipped to sealed. It's the heavier it gets open. All right, here we go. This is for Michael, order 32.93, and he went with no bulk. On this channel, if you do this, if you buy these boxes, the no bulk is basically all the hits, anything hollow, reverse hollow, non-holographic rare, which I don't think you can get that in Scarlet Violet anymore. Commons, uncommons, that kind of stuff. That's all left with the bulk. All right, pack number 1. We have got a Don Dozo. Kind of like the way those basic energies work. Here we go. King Gambit, which it does save you a little bit going with the no bulk. I think it goes from like $10.99 shipping, which is priority. Should go down to $4.99 first class, and you can kind of stack them. Next one. If I remember right, you should get about 12 hits in a box. From what I'm hearing, the Scarlet and Violet pull rates, there's nothing that's like super tough to pull. Who was it? Rattle, he completed in 3 cases or something like that. That's pretty crazy. The silver borders, they're okay. I honestly prefer the yellow, but I will say this: got your first hit there. The silver borders on those check lane and 3-pack blister promos, those look really nice. Where it had the you could get the swirls and the galaxy foil. You don't see that on the regular hollows though, so to me it's just kind of like it's just there. Got the Rouge. How many of these are you supposed to get a box? This is the single gold rare, and that's a double black star rare. Maybe we'll keep them separate. We'll see what we get. Programmer says if you get a PSA 9 or higher on that light pack, you can break even at least. Yeah, it's kind of weird how the grading works on the packs. If you get a 10, I mean that will definitely be nice, but it's so hard to know what gives you a 10, what gives you a 9. Let me pull this off here. I almost didn't start with the intro tonight because the last 2 videos, for whatever reason, they've been false flagged or whatever as copyright infringement. So I don't know what's up with that. But it's annoying to have to edit it out from YouTube because then like the video is pending or whatever for like 6 hours, even though you just clipped a piece off the front. Pawnard and the cloth. Need a bulk box. We'll just put them back in here. How many hits do you think Mr. Michael is going to get in his box? I've heard some people say that the right side of the box usually has all the hits, but so far we've only got 3 hits out of it. I mean, I guess we're still nearly on pace for about a 12-hit box, but I don't know how consistent this set is. There's that really nice Gardevoir EX. I pulled one of these for my personal collection as well. From what I hear, I think this is a pretty decent hit from the box. That's a double gold. So that's a single gold, double black, double silver. Dylan says, how much are you charging for Scarlet and Violet booster box? I love the new set. So I was charging $129.99. We do already have 5 boxes lined up for tonight's live, so they should be sold out on the website. But they'll go back to being available to have shipped, sealed, or open live tomorrow sometime. If you're looking for those. All right, we have Muhammad here. Just gifted another 5 memberships, man. Thank you so much. We got Andy, John. Who else do we have? Pokey ETB, Mike, and Mark. You were all just gifted a membership from Muhammad. Y'all throw him a Mewtwo emoji in there when you get a chance. Rare Candy, Paul Mott. And we have Programmers following right up after him. He just gifted 5 memberships as well. And it was for Vincent, Steve-O, got Justin, Andy, and Purple. And he likes the Blastoise emojis. So if you just throw a Mewtwo in there, maybe throw a Blastoise in there as well. And I did see that other comment, well, the question about Holland Phantoms. I don't have any Holland Phantoms lined up. I don't know if I want to open up a box of that. It's just kind of a lot of EV, or a lot of low EV with that box. But thanks, guys, again for giving all these memberships away. I'm sure you don't get a whole lot with it if you're not buying anything, but Still pretty cool to see your name in green, I guess. Have some different emojis to throw out there. All right, starting in on the second half of the box. Got a nice Don Dozo. We haven't had a double hit pack yet, so there's that one. Yes, I think so. We're putting the gold stars here. The black, or let's put the silver stars, black. So black, silver, gold. There we go. Dean says, do you have any PSA 10 first edition Charizard in your personal collection? Yes, I have all 5 of the English PSA 10 first edition Charizards, plus, you know, a few duplicates of like Blaine's and Dark Charizard. And then I have, I think, every Japanese first edition Charizard in PSA 10 as well. Many of the sets, the Unlimited is technically the harder one to find. Like the Wild Blaze, I still need the Unlimited number 88. I don't think there is a single first edition Charizard I do not have, if I'm thinking right. Got the Corridon EX. There are some Unlimited. There's some that do not have first edition or Unlimited, like the No Rarity. I don't technically own the No Rarity. It's not really a first edition, but a lot of people treat that like the first edition base set for the Japanese side. I have a 9 in that one. The 10's pretty up there. I don't know if I'm willing to spend that. Got a nice full art there with the Corridon. It's a double silver star, so we'll put that over here. There's no pack trick with the Scarlet Violet, so does that technically save any time? Hey, T-isms, that Gardevoir, and alternate art. Who's T-isms? You talking to me? Maddie says, I want to see you pull a Charizard. We might do it tonight. So far, we only have one base set heavy pack bought, unless some were bought after we started the video. But there's a chance. D. Smitty says, do you have the Black Dot Era Charizard? I do. It's just it's like a low one. It's like a 5 or something. I did see PSA started designating the Black Dot Charizard, and someone has a 9. Right now, that's Pop 1. I don't know if that'll ever get to a Pop or to a PSA 10 or not. I mean, that card's just so tough to pull. Pokey ETB says, TCA Gaming, what do you do with that bulk from no bulk orders? Eventually, I try to sort through it, but honestly, it just builds up. The energies are almost the only thing that I get to, and usually it's just energies that come from like building battles. Because those come in these bricks. And then I make 1,000 card lots, sell them for $30, lose $10 in shipping. I mean, it's honestly, it's just a grind for the bulk, so I don't get around to a lot of it. One chance for a Charizard. Seems like a hot ticket. Got the Squovit. Ooh, a double hit. There we go. Looks like the left side might have had a few more hits than the right. That was a double gold star. I put it in the wrong pile, didn't I? There we go. There's a double black star. Got the single gold star. Marshall Law says, Rusty, we got back some Pop 1 PSA 10 social prime cards from Heart Gold Soul Silver. What do you mean by social prime? What does that mean? Yeah, I know that, I mean, the primes, Heart Gold Soul Silver in general, that's just a tough era to grade because of how they come out right out of the pack. Got the Gyarados CX, man, you're racking them up now. I'd like to, hopefully we pull this one in that secret rare artwork. What are your pull rates for these boxes? Honestly, I don't know for sure. I think you're supposed to get about 12 hits per box, but like I said, I'm not too sure on that. All right, so it looks like we had 1, 2, 3, 4. It had 5 regular EXs. Got 2 full arts. That's 7. And then we had 5 of these. So that's 12. And you had 3 regular, and then you had 2 of the full art ones. I'd say my favorite pull would have been this Gardevoir. I don't know about you guys. What do you think? What would have been your favorite pull from Michael's box? Again, that was Michael, order 3293. John says 3205 packs for Rattle and still no Moonbreon. Man. PokeTB says, would you be willing to sell tonight's Scarlet and Violet bulk? Eventually. But yeah, I mean, you can send me an email. I mean, I might sell it to you. A lot of times people try to hit me with like 1 cent, 2 cent bulk, and I just leave it in boxes. I'll go through it 5 years from now, sleeve everything. But yeah, I mean, if you want to make an offer, you can. But sorry to hear that about Rattle. Wow, man, that's rough. 3,000 packs. All right, next up we have Kyle. Kyle, are you still here? It says, good luck, everyone, going for Venusaur to complete the set. Won't complain about a Blasty or Zard either. And this is the only heavy base I know that had been bought. Let's see. Let's see if he's got a... He said he wanted a Venusaur, so let me grab a Venusaur artwork. That's where we saw most of the Charizards, too. Here we go. You can see right there, this is tamper evident. This is not from a box that I personally opened, but they do have the holo guarantee on them. There we go. All right. Pack number 1. Let's see what we get. What do you guys think? What are you calling? I'm opening it like a lefty right now. Okay, so these... They have the regular sheen to them. Derek L said, did you see Rattle's thing about the eBay vault? I did not. I must have missed it. I was checking his channel earlier. I didn't see anything new, but what did he say about the eBay vault? I know they definitely have some issues right now. We're trying to work through them, but there's listing issues, there's delivery issues, international delivery issues, all kinds of stuff kind of going on with it. But that's why they're working through beta testing right now. But no, I'm not sure what he said. Got a nice Pikachu there. Got the Doduo, Weedle, Fire Energy. We got a Lightning. All right, guys, what do you think you got? I see Magneton. I see Mewtwo, Alakazam, another Mewtwo, another Magneton, Blastoise, another Mewtwo. Look at that. Everybody's got 3 Mewtwo's. Venusaur. That's what you wanted, man. You wanted a Venusaur, and you got it from a Venusaur pack. Way to go, Kyle. Conditions looking okay. I see that white dot in the top left. I think this one's, like, I thought I saw whitening here, but if you look at it, it's actually, I think it's part of, well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a little white dot. From looking at it straight on, it looks like it's a little part of the lip, but man, that front looked good too. I'm not seeing... You guys see any print lines in here? I don't think I am. Man, we got another good condition base set box. I was a little worried because, you know, this isn't from that same case, and we've been seeing really good condition, but wow, definitely this one looks really nice too. And we have programmers over here giving out another 5 memberships. Man, thank you so much. We got John, Taylor, Safe, Jesse, and Mint. You know, I'm honestly pretty surprised that we still have people that filter in here without that little green membership, because they're just giving away left and right. Thank you so much again. If you guys get a minute and want to throw him an emoji in the chat. He likes the Blastoise. If you don't have access to that, throw a heart in there. But man, thank you so much. But way to go, Kyle. It's pretty rare that people actually get what they want. And you said right there, going for a Venusaur. You got a Venusaur from a Venusaur pack. I don't know if you can get any closer to what you want than that. All right, Kyle. And I think we've got you later on that with another fossil pack. I think it was the same Kyle, and we'll get around to that here in a little bit. But now we're going to go into another Scarlet and Violet box, and this one is for Todd. He says, all cards please, Rusty. So you guys have the option to have all the cards shipped to you. I just offer discounts off of the shipping if you do end up wanting to just not have any of the bulk. Man, I feel a really nice cool breeze coming from somewhere. All right, so let's jump into Todd's box. I think he has this box and the next box, so we're probably going to be opening up 2 of these right here in a row, possibly 3. Might be a fossil in between. All right, guys, what do you think? How many hits? So we're going to get another 12 box. We're going to see some higher hits from Scarlet and Violet. Now that I think about it, Might just have to put the bulk in this box, because I'm betting, yeah, this wouldn't fit into those cases. Yeah, so I'll just have to remember that. Yeah, he got it. All right, so programmers, he's calling 14 hits. He's first on the board. Anybody going more? Got Just Yuri at 13. Dylan also at 14. Flowjack's at 13. So I'm taking it from you guys. Y'all have seen. Who called? Did somebody just call him Miriam? I think somebody did. No, they didn't. Maybe I accidentally saw it. But we got a Miriam already. Now, I saw that the prices on these did come down quite a bit. But still definitely one of the biggest hits in the box. So congrats on that. But I assume you guys have seen more boxes than I have, because y'all are staying pretty consistent and tight in there with the hit rates. So I assume they're going to stick around, that 12 mark. Captain Chuck, I believe there's another Miriam like this. Another Miriam full art, but it has a different picture. I believe that's the big chase card. And then there's also some gold cards that people like. Personally, I like that Gyarados. I like the Gyarados and the Arcanine. I mean, I'm a Gen 1 guy, so I like those. That Gardevoir looked really nice, though. Zard Lurking, could we do an EX era box break soon? Maybe Crystal Guardians. It's possible. Just depends on what lines up, See, I'm not as familiar with weighing out those EX era boxes, too, so I don't know if we could do it the same way like we have been with these box breaks, but I guess we could try, right? What we have here, nothing in that one. Ooh, Kong is going, he went all the way down to 8 hits. Man, look at that. I hope he gets more than 8 hits. All right, we got the Pachirisu. I remember back in like Phantom Forces, you would average about 4 hits, and that was going to be it. So there's the silver, black, and there's the gold stars. I think Crystal Guardians, man. Pokédeck is right. I mean, it is a big money box. I mean, that's probably $20,000. The packs, I mean, they would be so expensive, just unweighed. Muhammad says, let's do Dragon Frontiers. I mean, that was expensive too. That's probably $25,000. I mean, you'd be looking at like $800-900 or probably about $800 a pack, just unweighed. Maybe a little bit more. Got to factor in all the fees and stuff. PayPal's fees, they went up. If you guys don't know, went from used to be like 2.3, then it was 2 point something else, and then it was 2.9, and then went to 3.5. But the international went up to us like 5.5%, something like that on the international side. Hidden Fates, we could possibly do that. Look at that. We got a gold card. Got the Miraidon. Beautiful. Bam. I think there's 2 that are like this. There's the Miraidon and maybe it's the Corodon. But the triple gold star. Taking us back to Shinings now. Captain Chuck is also a Gen 1 guy. I feel you on that one. There's that Gardevoir. There's a few newer age Pokemon that I kind of like. I feel like I do that with music too. There's certain eras that I like listening to. But every now and then I'll hear stuff that I like from other eras, and it just kind of trickles in. Pokédex says he's never seen an EX era box broken and weighed. Yeah, I guess if you did something like that, you would kind of like what we were talking about doing with Base Set 2 or Gym or near era type boxes. You just have to say, hey, I'm going to take the top 12 weights. We're going to open them. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get a heavy. And then just make it very clear what the procedure is going to be, as long as they know and people buy into it. They're aware of what's going to happen. I guess that would be the easiest way to go about it. The EV of Skyridge is better. I about believe you on that, because even some of the commons can bring pretty good money, and they're very easy to grade in comparison to a lot of sets. There's an Arcanine EX. The double black star. James T, looks like you made it, man. Way to jump in here. With the super chat, he says, watching for a few minutes while my contractors are setting up lane closures. Good luck with the pulls, everyone. Yeah, thanks, man, for jumping in here. You be safe out there. But we've gotten a lot of bad news about people getting, sicknesses and illnesses and going to the hospital lately. So I don't want to get any bad news about my bud. So you take it easy out there. But good to see you in here, definitely. And thanks for the super chat as well. If you'd come to basketball last week, we had 20, so it would have put us over to 21. We almost ran short ways, doing 2 full court games at once. Great Tusk. I've seen a few of these. It's almost like the regular EXs. They're almost filler now because everybody's going for these big hits. Heart Gold Soul Silver would be fun because I think it's decently. I mean, it's not like you're going to get 1 hit or 2 hits. You can get multiple within the box. You got the primes and the legends. Just here he says basketball stream win. Man, you wouldn't like that quality. On Sunday we played 2 games. We won our first 2 games, and then we were off the court for 2 games. And then we were back on and won our next 2 games too. So we went 4-0. Typically, I don't go 4-0 because the teams are always divided up. You got different people playing, but we did pretty good. James says, I should be able to make it on Sunday now. Ayla isn't working weekends anymore. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, this next weekend is Easter, so I doubt I'll be there, but who knows, right? Ooh, and you got a penny. This is the nice alternate. I believe this is the more expensive penny. You guys could probably correct me if I'm wrong. Got the double gold stars. Zard Lurking says, I really want to open up Secret Wonders box, but they're harder to find in EX boxes low print. Ooh, that Slowpoke looks nice. It's almost like got like some kind of color scheme going on here. Something about it. I really like that. Maybe it's because it's Gen 1. But yeah, the last Secret Wonders box I saw went through PWCC, I want to say. I was thinking about bidding on it. In fact, I believe I did, but I want to say I'd bid low 5,000s after premium. I still lost, so. Secret Wonders is fun. I mean, because you can get those reverse hollows on the hollows. Like they're all hollow, if that makes sense. It's like a really thick hollow bleed. And it's pretty common, but man, they're so tough to grade. Can't remember the big hits from Secret Wonders. I get most of the level X's mixed up on those. I want to say like a Gardevoir, maybe an Electivire level X, but those might be mysterious treasures. I can't even remember now. Used to have all them memorized too. But everybody's happy about pulling a Charizard, right? All right, Todd, we're going to look at your hits from your very first box. I'm putting your bulk over here to the side. Let's see what we have. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular EXs. You have 1, 2 full arts, and then you have 5 of the gold rares again. The gold stars. So again, another 12. You had 2 regular, then you had 2 regular full, or you had 2 full arts, and then you also had your 1 gold card. So pretty good there. I think you did well. Let me put these up too. Yeah, the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, those are all nice. The Charizard used to be super cheap in PSC 10, believe it or not. I think I got mine, like the holo and the reverse holo, for like $500 or so. I mean, it wasn't much. Maybe the reverse holo, I think I paid $800 because it'd been a little bit of time and some time had passed. But for a while there, you could get all that stuff super cheap. Nobody really cared. Uh-oh, Justin said he grabbed a base heavy. I'm trying to just take little sips of this Gatorade because I can feel my voice already going. Isn't that terrible? Maybe I'm going to blame it on pollen. All right, so again, this is Todd. He says, all cards, please, Rusty. You can see you got another Scarlet Violet box. So we had 12 again. Had 12 2 times in a row. And we got to make it 3. Put your guesses there in the chat. How many hits do you think Todd is going to get from his second box? Whew. I'm hoping we see that secret rare Gyarados. Wall Street Cowboy. We'll be doing some heavy packs soon. Looks like we've got a fossil for Kyle right after this next Scarlet Violet. And then we're going to be back to a few more Scarlet Violet boxes. And then after that, it should be all vintage or VMAX Climax, because there were a few of those available that I put up on the site at the last minute. Seeing 13, 14, 12. Just Yuri, he's sticking with it. Are you guys going to stick with 12 as well? Flowjack says, going out on a limb, I'm going to say 12 again. Yeah, I mean, that's what we've seen so far. I mean, it's pretty consistent. Got the Miradon. So far, 0. African Veteran says it's almost always 12. See, I know it's like Lost Origin. A lot of times it'd be around like 15 or so with the trainer gallery, but it would vary from 12 to 18. I don't think we ever saw over 18. There's the Toxicroak EX. Muhammad said, I got some V-Star. He's calling 18 hits. Good to see you back in here, Muhammad. We need to get you a God Pack. I don't think I've opened up a single God Pack from V-Star Universe. Isn't that crazy? I know we've sent some to over at PokeDac. And again, big congrats on the 10K subs during the last stream. How are you guys doing? You still creeping up there? They're gonna catch us soon. They hit 10K faster than we hit probably 70K. Well, they hit 10K faster than we probably. Not that was backwards. They hit 10K probably faster than this channel hit 1K. Yeah. I think that's better. Zard Lurking, just want to say how much I respect you in this community. You've always been genuine and yourself, no matter what. Appreciate that, man. We've got a Nest Ball, it's a gold one. I think this is playable again, so I believe the value in this one is mostly from people just want to bling out their decks, because Nest Balls are something that you can stack in there several times. Got the triple gold star. Hawkman says open 2 ETBs, 18 packs, and got 2 normal EXs. That's it. No art rares, no full art trainers or golds, alt arts or anything. I think that's just bad luck, man. I'm not seeing many people in the game of resealing elite trainers. Elite trainers is what I dread the least in buying, because they're so big and bulky. And they've got all this extra crap that you don't want to throw away. Got the Skilled Ridge. Colemanian, he said, Rusty, you hear about the ghost pack from the Legendary Treasures box? Yeah, I had somebody message me that stuff on IG, but I mean, I haven't really seen that kind of thing before, but it doesn't surprise me. I've seen some packs that you can pretty much see through. Like, I've gotten other types of set, just not that one specifically, if that makes sense. I still don't have a team up case. Sorry, guys. I know you requested it. I do have I think it's an Unbroken Bonds case. Maybe we'll do that one day. I haven't set up many of these smaller breaks with all of these fossil and base set boxes I still got to sail through. Emerauge. Yeah, the Nest Ball replaced the Quick Ball. That's what it was. I think I heard that on Mason, Cardinal Gaming. He was saying he was trying to sell off his Quick Balls since Nest Ball had showed up in Scarlet and Violet, and it was going to replace it. Zard Lurking says, PokeRev, next box break is going to be Platinum Supreme Victors. That's an awesome set as well. Yeah, you can get that Charizard level X in there, and Of course, that one's not as expensive as the promo one, only because the promo one come from the 10s, and those 10s destroyed cards back then. You had 4 chances for that thing to get hit with a dent, on top of it already being very tough to get those without whitening, good centering, you know, all of the other things that go along with it. Nicholas says, do you plan on finding first edition Shadowless to open up? So a first edition base set box break would be fantastic. Unless somebody wants to send one to me on consignment, it's probably not going to happen. There's that Slowpoke again. I think this is a pretty nice card. I might have to pick one of these up. This is the gold one, right? Yeah. Gold Star. Yeah, the Rayquaza Level X. Yeah, that's a big card too. Rayquaza's always been up there. It's kind of like, you know, Gen 2's got Lugia. I mean, Ho-Oh's there, but, you know, Lugia's up. You know, I think Lugia has a lot of space above the Ho-Oh as like the big hit Pokemon. And you got Rayquaza in Gen 4. It come from Gen 3, but let me try to think. Gen 4, see if there's any super monster hits that we saw. A lot of the level X's are tough to get in a 10, but I'm trying to think if there was any like really standout popular ones. Even if you guys remember Roaring Skies, there was always that Mega Rayquaza EX, not the colorless one, but the Dragon type one. Kids just, they went crazy over that card. For the longest time, it was $25 when Shaman was $40. And if you get what I'm saying there, I mean that's pretty expensive. But it didn't really have any playability. It was just, people really liked it. It did 300 damage. There was a Zoroark and Legendary Pokemon Jumbo card. Kids would go crazy over that thing. And it was a Jumbo at $50. Ooh, there we go. There's that Miriam that we've been looking for. Thanks XS Cash 10 for the membership. Man, you guys are still throwing them around out there. Definitely appreciate it. And it looks like Wall Street Cowboy, you were the one who got hit with that membership. So big thank you to XS Cash. So Zard Lurking says, what does everyone prefer, Diamond and Pearl or Platinum Era better? It's tough, but I would probably say Platinum just because I like the fact that they have some of the reprints and secret rares. Like the, like, not many people will like them, but I like them. The Surfing Pikachu, the Flying Pikachu, the Hitmonchan, the Electabuzz, the Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. I think it's kind of cool how they did a little bit of a spin and reprinted them. I think, what was it, the Anna Airlines that they did for the birds? I think that was pretty cool. I don't really like the Arceus ones, the Platinum Arceus set. I do like the shinies. That was another pretty nice touch. Call of Legends was technically standalone, so I'm not throwing in the SL cards, but the actual SH cards, the shinies that were like the reverse hollows. Pokemat says, did you already open up the fossil box? We've only opened up a few packs, but we've got more that we're possibly going to be opening up. Just going through the orders in the order that they were received. And next, I think what was it, a fossil? We've got a fossil pack that we're going to be opening up next. Right after this booster pack. Going to finish off with a Tarantula. Tarantula. Not a lot going on there, but it's kind of cool the way they got it. All right, so let's see what he hit. Let me put these cards up. Let's see what we have. I'm going to put some extra bulk on the one side. All right, so we had 1, 2, 3. I had 5 regular EXs again, so been really consistent there. But we had 3 full arts in this one. Oh, that was a double gold rare, so no it wasn't. We had 2 full arts here. We had the Magnezone and Professor's Research. Then we have 5 here again. We did have 5 here again. We had 3 regular. Then we had 1 alternate. And then we had the gold rare. So, way to go, Todd. You hit 12 in both of your boxes. I believe you hit the biggest hit with that Miriam. All right. All right, next up we have Kyle again. And Kyle, He wanted the Venusaur. If you're still here, Kyle, what do you want, man? He says, "Let's go, guys." I'm hoping we'll start with Kyle wants a heavy pack, and then what heavy pack do you want to have? Bird says he had 10 hits, but one was Miriam. So you can get to 12. It's a light, Kyle. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna put it in here. So we've had three. No, we've had two. We've had two hollow packs so far. 2, 4, 8. I think that's what it is. All right, so we're gonna move to the next one, which is, let's see what we got here. So we got Matt, and he says, "Hey Rusty, hope everything is fine and good." He bought one Fossil First Edition, and he also bought one Scarlet and Violet no bulk. So let's start with the Fossil First Edition pack in case that one's a heavy. That way, get a little more action in between these Scarlet and Violet boxes. Ooh, another light. Might be heating up a little bit in here. But let's jump into your Scarlet and Violet box. Let's see what you get there. Inspection, he said it's Dragonite. I wish it had been. He caught it pretty quick though. Programmers, he called a Gengar for Kyle before. Wall Street Cowboy says he kind of wants a heavy pack too. There should be fossil or base set heavy packs left. These are guaranteed holographic cards, or they're guaranteed to have a holo inside. That's why they're more expensive. Here we go. All right, pack 1, nothing. How many hits, guys? Are we going to see 12 again? Are we going to see 12 hits for yet again another box? I kind of like the idea of there being a little bit of variation, but at the same time, consistency is nice. Consistency is something you can count on. And if these packs have like a good EV, especially for the long run, then the set itself should do well. Justin says 8 heavy base left, so he bought one and someone else bought one. Ooh, look at that. Got a double. You got the Arvin and the Professor's Research. Double gold star, double silver star, both in the same pack. That's pretty cool. So there's the double silver star. And then here is the double gold star. Remember, guys, any card that is pulled in this video, if you guys want to have them graded by CGC, that will be available. If you've opened up here on the channel before in the past month and a half, maybe 2 months, then you know pretty much the procedure. I'll send you an email tomorrow. You have all day tomorrow to decide. But yeah, it's 20 bucks a card, and no extra shipping or anything like that. It should be back hopefully within a month, sometimes less. I just shipped out the orders from the 314 stream, so I submitted that order on 316, and then I shipped it back. It was 2 days ago, maybe. Yeah, it might have been Saturday. I can't even remember. We're gonna say it was Monday. I don't remember doing it yesterday, so I want to say it's Saturday, but I believe it was like right at the end of March. So you're talking about right at a 2-week turnaround, which is kind of crazy. They don't always go that quick. Usually they take 3 to 4 weeks. I know the people from the 321 stream, that stuff was submitted on 323, that they've been asking about the grades. I don't have it yet, but honestly, they could show up at any time. Zard Lurking says, I was super lucky and bought a couple loose Fossil First Edition packs from a trusted eBay seller. Got the Dragonite and Kabutops, graded both in PSA 9. Wow, way to go, dude. If you guys have ever talked to me on Instagram, some of you maybe even have texted me, you know that I have no cares about correcting the words that I mistype. So you'll probably just get stuff the way it is. As long as I think you can understand it, then you're probably going to be okay. Then I'll just leave it. I know Martial Law and PokeDac, they've gotten some texts from me before where they're like, they put what? Question mark? And it definitely makes sense why they did, because I have no idea what I just sent them. You should see me when I try to do talk to text on the phone. Man, Half the time the phone, it just makes words up. Martial Law with the $4.99 super chat. I see you in here, Worm Gang. What is that? Is that a hippo on a wheelchair, or is his legs just moving so fast they're going in a circle? They're going in a circle like a fan. Maybe that's just the shape of his legs too. Got a double black star. And I can hear the crickets outside. That's how you know it's getting closer to summer. Martial Law says, yes, you are almost as bad as me. I think I've been able to understand most of your text. See, I turn off autocorrect because I don't like the words it corrects me to a lot of times. I did like when I used to have an Android, it basically knew what I was going to say, and I could click on the words, and I almost never had to type things. Especially when I type out my email, which you guys can see right here is super long. I just hit NU, and by the time I've done that, it would suggest #1 Pokemon Collector at gmail.com. iPhone doesn't have that. It can do like word suggestion, but it has no way of like doing a smart memory or something of what words I've used in the past. I have to type out my entire email every time. Not like, I guess that's like a first world problem. But if Android can do it, you think iPhone could. Get a little hot now. Parent IT says, we still got a foot of snow on the ground here. Man, quit bragging. We didn't get any snow. Not this year. I mean, we don't, typically if we get down to the teens, that's pretty cold for around here. We had maybe 1 or 2 days, in a typical season that we might see under 10 degrees, but for the most part we don't see that low of temperatures. And during the summer we'll see a few days that might knock around 100, but low mid 90s. That's typically going to be the hottest we see. It's going to vary about 30 degrees. It'll be 65 in the morning, might be 90, 95 in the evening. Humidity is a little different around here. It's not as bad as like Florida, where it's super humid, but we get pretty muggy around here too. Derek L says they got so much snow. Well, I hope you played in it. Didn't let it go to waste. Martial Law with the $4.99 super chat. What does he got to say over here? Rusty, want to do a challenge. 100 packs opened with rare, separated in the fastest time possible. I do, but I don't know if I want to do it tonight. I could record it, or have somebody else record me. Set up the video. Did you already do it? I got to open pretty fast, but I don't feel like doing that. I have all these customer cards around. Derek says there's still 5-foot snowbanks at my place. Dude, 5 foot? Like, really? Martial Law says not recorded. We could probably do it. What 100 packs do I want to open though? See, I don't want to get distracted either. So if all I have to do is pull out the rare, then I might do it backwards so I don't look at the cards. Just pull out the rare. Zard Lurking. Rusty, do you think if you realized how popular live breaks could have been when you jumped back in the hobby, would you have done it sooner? Maybe. A lot of it was just me not figuring out that you could do OBS, which is free. I remember I downloaded OBS one time and I looked at it and I was like, man, this is just kind of crazy. How am I supposed to figure this out? Because I'm not very tech savvy. Martial Law can attest to that. Got 5 EXs, got 2 regular full arts, the Katie and the Iron Treads. You only got 11. Didn't get a gold rare or anything like that. Did get 2 of the... No, yeah, so you actually got 3 silver, and then you got 3 golds, but you didn't get any triple gold stars. Sorry, Matt. You got the light pack, and then didn't get any triple gold stars. Dustin Pro, sorry, martial law at TCA Gaming might have you on that. I don't know. People can open up packs fast. Some people can. I used to be pretty quick. Back when I mass opened product with every set. Now, you want to tear down some Professor Juniper boxes? Some milk cartons? Man, I ripped the tops off of them things super quick. Alright, so next up we have Charles. And this is the last Scarlet and Violet box that we have for the night. So after this order, I'm going to go check out the website, see what has been placed, and then we'll open up that stuff. But we've got Charles here, order 3301. So Charles, if you're here, we're getting ready to open up your stuff. Justin says, it's April, dudes. What's with all the snow? Man, I'm not getting any snow. It's like 80 here. I'm in North Carolina. It's not like I'm way up north or anything. But it's not like we're too far south. We're in the foothills, so we've got okay elevation. It's not like flatlands. Let's start off with a Spidops. Seeing John, he called 13 hits. African veteran, he's calling 12. Zard lurking 13. Did anybody call the 11 hits on the last pack or on the last box? Got some family up in Wisconsin. There's a basic energy. Got the lightning. We've seen the lightning now a few times. That's a triple star. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, double hit. Got the Gardevoir and the Greavard. Remember when we first pulled this from the Scarlet and Violet Japanese box? And I'm like, what is this? I think I said it was like a candle dog. You guys told me. You knew. Martin have 12 hits. Just watch. Quadruple fire emoji. Seeing God's 2 J3B. Man, that's a mouthful. He's calling 14. Anybody else going away from the 12? No, there was no snowstorm this December. It was one the previous December. Yeah, there was some a little farther in the mountains. I got hit with snow a few times, but not here. Yeah, the triple star rarity is giving me Neo Destiny vibes as well. Even though the cards aren't nearly, the same hit hit level. Aristotle going with the 15. How did you like your Moltres, man? Was it you? No, that wasn't Aristotle. No, you're the one who gave away the stuff. Sorry. We still got level up cards. Doing a giveaway. Maybe we'll do that after this box. Klefki. Just here he's calling 11.5. So what's considered a 0.5? All right, we'll say it's a 1.5 hit if we get the Gyarados secret rare. So we'd have to have 11 cards, and one of them would be a Gyarados secret rare to get that 11.5. Two more for this right side. Come on, Gyarados. Well, we got the regular Gyarados. This isn't the one we're looking for to get that extra 0.5 bonus. All right, there's the first half. Crickets are loud. They're singing. Can you guys hear the crickets? Ooh, a double hit. Got a Jock and a Bombardier. Is that a gold one? Yeah. No, that's silver. And then he's the gold star. I guess the gold star will always be in the possible reverse holo slot. What's with the crystals coming out of their heads? I missed it. Are we talking about the Gyarados? Have to look at it again. Hey, Pikachu. Stevie, I think they those mods, they've been taking care of you, but just in case you haven't seen it, the fossil packs, we will open them up as they are purchased. We opened up 7 right there in the beginning. We pulled a Moltres and a Haunter, and then we've had nothing but light packs since then. So I'm hoping that if there were some that were bought, and if people did buy into some more fossil packs, that we're going to see a different jock. Got the reverse, or not the reverse, this is the alternate art one. Hopefully we'll see something like a Dragonite or a Gengar. We've seen 2 Dragonites out of fossil boxes recently. If we can see another one, that'd be pretty sweet. Slow bro. It's a pretty good box. At least I think, right? Because you haven't hit the a bombshell card yet. We've seen one of the Miriam. None of the Gyarados. Stevie says he's driving a tractor trailer. Yeah, I figure there are some people who lurk more so in the background. That tractor trailer definitely deserves more of the attention than a pop-out chat on a YouTube video. So you make sure you don't wreck yourself. Great test. We've seen a lot of these. I guess you're going to see the regular EXs a lot, but I think every box has had 5 of those. If we get another one, I think we've got more than 5 in this one. 2 packs to go. Can we finish strong for Mr. Charles? I know you're in here. He said that Slowpoke is a cool card. Can we get him that Slowpoke? Drowsy's pretty cool too. Hey, you got to finish off with a Miraidon. Alright, let's look at it, see what you got. Alright, so we got 5 regular EXs. You tripled up on the regular full arts. You got the regular jock, but you also had that other jock. And then you had 5 of these, so you're the only 13 pull box of the night. Way to go, man. We put this stuff up. And then we're going to go check the orders. We're going to do a giveaway too. Let me figure out what we're going to do for the keyword. Give that to you guys while I get the next order prepared. We'll open it up, and then it'd be a good way to transition from the orders that were placed before, the ones that were placed after the live started. Zard Lurking says, you plan on going to Collecticon Charlotte 2023? Hoping to go. Myself, never been. Yes, I will be there, or barring some accident or something, I will be there for that Collecticon. I don't know if I'm not going to be like selling there. I'll be walking around or doing something. Probably hanging out where Old School Pokemon and Dan and all them are. Just said close to 76K. Oh yeah, I think we gained maybe 10 subs. So if you subbed here new to the channel during this live, thank you. Says anything I should get graded. Whew, I don't know. We can look at them a little more tightly. If you want to send me an email, we can look at them for sure. We get a word in here, because I know that some of the Scarlet Violet stuff has had like little pieces of damage on the top or something. But let's do fossil and then 1. That'll be the keyword, and you're gonna win this stuff right here from Level Up Cards and Collectibles. Let me go see what orders were made. I have no idea what's in here, so you're gonna win whatever's in this. And wow, holy moly, we've got a lot of orders. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 6, 9, 12. We got 13 orders that were put in, so we're going to jump right into it. Looks like Muhammad is next. Let's see what he got. Good to see you in here, Muhammad. He bought 2 V-Star Universe boxes. So you're going to be the next order. We're going to do that right after we open up whatever's in this giveaway and select them. He says one is giveaway and one is for me. You decide which one. All right. So we're actually going to throw this in with this giveaway too. Like we're going to add this in. So this is going to make this giveaway extra specials. Coming from Mo. You guys know him. And this will be your box, Mo. This is going to be yours. It's going to be right here. We're going to open up the giveaway stuff first, and then we'll have this other box for you. Muhammad, he's always so generous. And he hasn't had any good hits in a while, so I'm hoping I picked the right box for you. I mean, I hope both boxes are good, right? All right, so let's open up the giveaway stuff first. Again, this is from Mo. So you guys, if you haven't done so already, throw a heart in the emoji for Mo. Throw a Mewtwo emoji, whatever you can to let him know. Thank you so much. We're going to let's open up this box first, and then we'll leave this. This is a surprise. And this giveaway right here, again, this is from Level Up Cards and Collectibles. You can see their website, their email, their Instagram, Twitter. I got this because I'm selling a decent amount of their stuff, I believe, in consignment. And it's some pretty good stuff, so it might be worth it just to take a minute and go check them out. So the V-Star might have sold out because I only put up 4 V-Star Universe boxes. And the Scarlet Violet, they sold out. And then the only thing that you could buy other than that was like the Fossil First Edition and then the Heavy base set. Mo MVP. All right, remember, stuff that I'm opening up now, this is the giveaway stuff. And then we'll open up Muhammad's personal box after this. All right, we're going to start off with, got the Zeraora VMAX. So the V-Star box is given away by Mo. This is from Level Up Cards and Games, but we still don't know what that is. We're going to open that up, keep it a nice surprise. We'll give you guys a few minutes to make sure you're entered into the giveaway. We got a Galarian Moltres V and a Water Energy. This stuff there. It's always good to see the little secret rare energy you can get out of here. So V-Star Universe has cooled off a little bit. If you've noticed, you can probably go on eBay now and find these for a decent amount cheaper. Oh, I'm sorry, Mo. I gave the God Pack away, but that's what we have here. This should be a God Pack, right? We got the Mareep, the Poochyena, the Paris. I believe you can only get some of these in the God Pack, like the Pikachu. You got the Bidoof, Duskull, got the Swablu, the Riolu, and we're going to finish with a Palkia V. Man, way to go. Sorry, Mo, I did it to you again. But maybe you'll win the giveaway. That would be pretty cool. But I hope you still get some really cool pulls out of yours too. But if I'm thinking right, you can only get this Pikachu from a God Pack. Am I thinking right there? Maybe somebody can correct me on that one. Joseph, give it to Mo. If Mo wants it, I'll still give it to him. But that's up to him because this was his money. He spent it. So if you want the God Pack or you just want the Pikachu or something, you let me know. But I got to know that before I give away the stuff to somebody else. Nicholas says, welcome to Charmander. We got the Galarian Samurott V. Marshall said, if I win it, it's going to Mo. What's your chase card from this set, Muhammad? Ooh, got the Mew and got the Ray VMAX. He's being quiet now. Hope I didn't upset him. Yeah, if you want to keep this box, just tell me now and we'll give away the other one. There's a Nummel, because like I said, it is your box. You paid for it. You told me to give it away. But I gave away the wrong one, I think. But then again, you never know what this other box might have. Very cool to see, though. Got the Arceus V. Cali Dude says he's giving it to Mo if he wins, too. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Got the Cricketune. Oh, man. And the Charizard V-Star. Look at that. Beautiful card. It's a loaded box right here. All right, last pack. Here we go. Spectre said this is the best V-Star box he's ever seen. And then we have a Giratina V-Star. Man, there's a bunch of hits in this one for sure. Whew. All right, let's see what we have here. So this is one box. Look at that. Man. Got the Charizard V-Star. Got all of the Setao. Is that how you say it? Whew. All right. Now, let's see what else is in this giveaway. He kept his piece, so I'm going to honor his wishes. If you guys, somebody wins it here and they want to swap boxes with them, it'll be up to y'all. All right, again, this is from Level Up Cards. Let's see what he gave. So there's a Silver Tempest. There's two Silver Tempests, a Sun and Moon, Sword Shield, Crimson Invasion, and Guardians Rising. So we've got a lot of potential with these. Some of these packs are tough to pull stuff out of. Here we go. All right, so pack number 1. Got the Oricorio. Let's see what we have from the Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. Maybe Muhammad's just not in the chat at the moment. Got a Silvally GX. All right, next up we have Sword and Shield. All right, we got the Victini V. We got 2 hits so far. Sun and Moon base set. Nothing in that one. Now we're up to Silver Tempest. We get some trainer galleries out of here. Tell you what, guys. Maybe we'll do a poll. Someone said do that. And what I'll do is I'll just let Mo pick which one of these boxes he wants to give away, and we'll just make it 2 giveaways. Man, see, I don't know what to do here. All right, we'll do a poll real quick, because this was, I mean, it was technically a different giveaway anyway. So we're going to do a giveaway for this stuff here. So I hope that whoever wins this isn't sour about not getting this particular box, because we're going to do 2 giveaways now. I'm going to call it, before we do it. And then I'm going to let Mo pick which box he wants to give away. He told me I could pick, so that's what I'm choosing as the giveaway stuff. I've never really changed it up like that before. But it looks like everybody in the chat is saying giveaway, make this Mo's box. And I know that, he paid for it. He should get the better box anyway. So we're going to do a giveaway for this. Whoever wins, through the chat, you're just getting these items here. I don't think he's in the chat at the moment. Or if he is, he's just out at the moment. So let's see. Derek L. I hope you're good with it. But you won these items here. All right? So let me put that down. I know, Derek, you're definitely a regular. And we're gonna add this stuff into your giveaway, because I just saw that you said give it to Mo and you were a good sport about it. So this is gonna be Mo's box, all right? I'm gonna send this to him, and then this box is gonna be added into your giveaway. And we're gonna open it now. So we'll do the one. I was gonna see how y'all reacted to it. It looked like everybody was good with it. So definitely appreciate you guys, you know, kind of getting behind Mo a little bit on that one because, you know, he would have never took it from anybody. I don't think, and he's giving away so much stuff. But pulling that little God pack. It wasn't the secret art rare guard pack either, but it did have the Charizard V-Star, had that exclusive Pika. So we're going to give this right here. This one's going to Mo. And then Derek, you're going to get this stuff right here. And you're also going to get that V-Star Universe booster box, which we're going to open up now. Definitely appreciate being a good sport about it too. Maybe you'll get something really good out of your box still. Definitely appreciate that, Derek. All right, here we go. So this is the one that Mo is still paid for completely. It's going to you for free. Pack number 1. You got a Raikou. Let's see what else we can get out of your box. How many hits do you guys think Derek is going to get out of his V-Star Universe box? Martial Law says, let's get him that Irida. Or is it Irida? Is it Irida? Or is it Irida? All right, you got a Voltorb and a Rayquaza V. There's 2 hits there. There's only 10 packs that come in these boxes. These are high-class packs. All right, so Justin's calling 13. Captain Chuck's calling 17. There's the which one is this? Is this the Friends in Hisui? Oh wait, man, that was a triple pack right there. Wow, look at that. Got the Psychic Energy. Got a Machamp VMAX. Or is that the big one? It is the Irida. I wanted to say that's what I thought it was for a second there. Basic Trainer says Rusty's opening the best set ever in Pokemon history. You think it's the best set ever? But good to see you in here, man. It does have that Charizard V-Star. You got to have a Charizard in it, right? He's talking about Fossil. That's what Basic Trainer, I assume, is talking about. We should be getting around to opening up a lot more Fossil here in a few minutes, because there were quite a few orders put in, so we've got at least a dozen more orders, and we're almost out of Modern that can be possibly opened up. So it looks like you got a big hit too, Derek. It is the Irida. That was a super heavy pack with the Trip Full Arts. Got the Hisuian Voltorb Electrode V. Basic, how did you do on your 151 challenge? I saw that your stream was like 6 hours, and I was like, man, I don't have time for this today. I'll eventually listen to it. It's going to be in time. Anthony says, any of these boxes for next week? We might do some more of these. We thing was, I didn't sell. I think I only had one Scarlet and Violet box sold up until like the last hour before the stream, and then we sold out. We sold 4 of them really quickly, and then I put the V-Star Universe up because of Anthony, you, and I think we may have sold through the V-Stars pretty quickly. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Got the Hisuian Samurai V, so it looks like both of these are really nice monster boxes. And I might do some Crown Zenith, I may not. I've got some Crown Zenith product coming in, but I'm pretty low at the moment. I do not have any sealed cases of this left. All the boxes I have, I got at early release, which is why I'm not buying into the reprint. Just a little too scared of the reprint right now. All right, Derek, let's see how many hits you had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hits. And you had that Irida, which I'm thinking is pretty good. All right, so Basic said, went pretty well. Always a great time talking market and hobby with friends. Well, what's the number? What'd you get? See, I redid it. So I think I got 118 on the second time around. Again, to big thanks to Muhammad and Level Up Cards and Collectibles for this giveaway. I'm going to need to find a couple baggies for all this stuff. Rusty, can you sign the Zard for me? I can. A lot of times on the hollows, it doesn't do very well. Would you be, how about this? Send me an email to make sure that you do want me to sign it, because a lot of times, even with Sharpies, like the ink doesn't, it like thins out or something. I can sign the case, or I could sign a non-holographic card. I could still sign this if you want, but it doesn't always do well. I know, especially with full art cards, this one isn't full art, but I'd hate to sign it and then it look like crap. My handwriting's okay, but if it's one of those surfaces where it makes the ink spread out, then it's just gonna look like garbage. Basic Trainer says he only got 81. I'm disappointed to the I'm a disappointment to the hobby. Nah, man. Hey, you did it live, right? How far into your live did you do that? Because I'd probably only get about 80 if I did it right now. And I'm only an hour in. Justin Huerta, if I pull a Charizard from base, Rusty, can you sign it? I can always sign things, but you're not going to want me to sign it. You're going to want me to grade that thing. Forget the signature. All right, Derek. Again, if you do want me to sign it, I will. Just send me an email. I'll do it tomorrow morning before I send you stuff out. Of course, if you want to grade anything, you can still do that. All right, so let's actually get around to some of these other orders. Let's see what we have here. So that was Muhammad. And it looks like we have Jordan next. I think he bought a fossil. All right, so that one's on hold. So this is order 3303. All right, remember, we're looking for close to 21 on these. Make sure this is on camera. Oh, the pack isn't, but I'm like looking at the orders over here. So let's see if this one's going to be heavy. All right, so it looks like, Jordan, you do have a heavy booster pack, so we're going to open it up. What do you guys think? What's he going to get? J Kill P. There we go. Good luck, man. What is he going to get? Are we going to see another Moltres? I still want to see the Articuno. Got the Mr. Fuji. Got the Grimer, Shelter, Tentacool, Slowpoke, Zubat. Recycle. I'm seeing some Gengars in there. I'm seeing lots of Gengars. Everybody's wanting the Gengar. Ooh, the one I wanted. You pulled the Articuno. There we go. Let's see if the good condition continues on. Looks like the centering's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm not seeing any print lines. We haven't seen a print line yet, I don't think, on these fossils. These fossil hollows. Always got to check the backside. There is that's a pretty noticeable white dot right there. So that one is going to hold it back from getting that 10 for sure. I think you see a really light one up here, but that's the one that's going to hold it back. Looks really good on the front, though. Way to go on the pull with that Articuno. So you got you a heavy, and it was pretty good. So congrats, Mr. Oh, I need some. Mr. J Kill P. Mr. Jordan. Yeah, we can grade these. Anything that's pulled during the video, you can grade this or any of the other cards. You see this right here, CGC grading for only 20 bucks. I'll send out an email tomorrow morning to the email that you made the purchase from that will tell you where you can purchase the grading fee on my website. It's 20 bucks flat. Doesn't add anything extra to your shipping because I ship it back once. I ship it along with everything else once your order comes back from CDC. And yeah, if you want to grade any of the cards, it's the same thing, 20 bucks. Now, if you want to grade it yourself, you're welcome to. I don't grade with PSA right now for middlemaning. It's just CGC, and it's only for stuff that's opened up during the video. All right, here we go. Next order. All right, so that one, I forgot to put it on hold. Who's got the next order? And guys, remember, there is going to be a giveaway, you know, for this. Mr. Spection in here. He's the one who donated that. So y'all can give him a big. He likes the Mewtwo emoji too, I think. Oh man, my eyes just got a little tired. All right, so it looks like Eric also bought a V-Star Universe box, so we're going to back away from Fossil for a minute. See what Eric can get. It's going to be hard to follow up from past two V-Star Universe boxes. All right, so this is order 3304. After this, I think there's only one more possible V-Star Universe box that could be opened up, and then it'll be all vintage after that. Kind of doing a little bit different than the past couple of weeks. We start off with mostly vintage, then end with some modern. We're going to do a little mix, but mostly modern, you know, here in the beginning. And then we're going to finish with a lot of vintage, I think. All right, so I haven't given you guys a way to enter that other giveaway just yet. You're going to have to stick around for when we get to it. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with an Oricorio, and then we have a Garchomp V. Double hit. How many hits, you guys? Well, we have 16 on the last one. The V-Star was $119.99. I think that's what it was. Would still be available to be shipped sealed. Should be sometime tomorrow. We may do some more for live opening next Tuesday. Got the Radiant Charizard. Got the Mewtwo V-Star. Heck yeah. Capchuck, he says 15 hits. Pocket Monster Z. All right. He says 8. I almost said monster. You're going to get at least 10 because you get 1 minimum per pack. These are high-class packs. Seeing 14 from Pokédex, 18 from Matitude. Level Grin says 16 again. Let's see what we have. I like that Keldeo. Got the Hisuian Samurott V-Star. Who knows, maybe we'll hit a second God pack in 3 boxes. Wouldn't that be sweet? Got another V. He meant 18. All right. Seems a little more reasonable than 8. Nicholas with the 21. I think we'd have to hit a God pack to get to 21. There's our secret rare energy with the darkness. Got the Genesect V right there. Come on, Eric. I want to see, we saw the Charizard V-Star. Maybe we'll see the Mewtwo. Got the Leafeon V-Star. We haven't seen a, well, yeah, we did see a Radiant. We saw the Radiant Charizard. So Wall Street Cowboy says, why doesn't English sets reduce the number of bulk cards like Japanese? Well, I mean, they do that for some sets. Other sets, they've got a lot of bulk as well. Like usually the 30 pack boosters, I think those are the ones with 5 cards. And then some of those packs don't even have holos. Like the majority of the packs actually don't even have like any type of holo. Then you have some of the 10 card packs still. They don't have anything in them. I think, right? Got the DNC. But like this is a high class pack, so you're guaranteed a hit, you're guaranteed a holo. You can have up to 3 hits in it. Looks like your SAR is going to be that Zera Aura. All right, Eric. Let me get this thing ready for you. I don't think you get anything too crazy in here, which is surprising, you know, because you're Eric. But I keep grabbing the wrong size. There we go. Oh, wait. I forgot to count the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it was 15 hits. And I'd probably say those are my favorite, too. And I think you got them both in the same pack. Captain Chuck says, when do you usually put openings for Tuesday on the website, TCA Gaming? Typically sometime between Thursday and Monday. This week they did not go up until late on Monday because I was running into an issue. Oh, what am I doing? There's the rest of your cards right there. I was running into an issue with being able to list products and edit products. There were some protocols that were still on the website. In fact, a few of you may have been blocked temporarily just because he had some pretty strict standards set, the site manager, just to make sure that everything was going smoothly. He didn't want to have any erratic behavior or anything like that. IPs were being blocked for a little bit there. But we were just trying to be extra cautious after the site got hacked 2 weeks ago. So far, so good. Everything looks like it's all sealed up and tight. But if there was ever an issue again, I'd let you guys know. I don't like sending out that kind of stuff, but I would definitely make sure that you are aware if something like that happened. All right, let's see who the next order is for. So that was Eric. Jordan. Justin. That order failed, or you would have been next, but it looks like Matt is going to be next. What did he get? I got to make sure that people actually want to have their stuff open up. We have Matt. Bought a fossil. Oh, yeah, he bought an art set, so hopefully he gets at least one we can open up for him. Put this one on hold. Make sure I can see the camera a little bit. Nitrix Air says, TCA Gaming, what do you use to scan your slabs and cards for eBay page? Is it a professional scanner or just a scanner on your printer? Stupid question. Actually, I use the Epson Perfection V550, something like that. I've got a YouTube video that shows what I use and the settings and stuff. All right, so that one's light. Now, the ones that are in the vault, those are scanned by eBay. There's a heavy. There's a light. You went 2 for 3. Right on par. See if I can get that one in. There we go. All right, Matt, let's see what you get here. What are you guys calling for this one? I wish the eBay Vault used a better scanner for pictures. I'm ready to see a Gengar now that I've seen Articuno. Got a Golduck, Mr. Fuji, Kingler, Ammonite, Grimer, Slowpoke, Psyduck, Recycle. Is it the next card? No. Shelter. All right, I'm seeing Aerodactyl, Lapras. We've got Dragonite, Lapras, Aerodactyl. A lot of Lapras, Dragonites, and Aerodactyls. It's the Lapras. Who all called that? We got Just Yurdy called the Lapras. We got Nicholas Freund, Chris. 3 people. Oh, looks like Mark may have gotten it in there too. Can we get a Lapras with no print lines? Oh, man. I think we did. Not we, Matt. I think Matt may have gotten a Lapras without print lines. All right, let's look at the backside. Ooh, that's top edges are clean. I see one right there. Is it actually? I don't know if that's a white dot. See how it disappears when we go this direction? I think that might be just the card lip kind of popping up. Because you can see it. I think what I mean by that is when sometimes they're rounding the edges, it'll just be a little bit raised, and you'll see it like the light will pop off of it. But if you turn it, a lot of times it'll disappear. Man, way to go. Way to go on the Lapras. I can't say for sure, but I think that might be a really good condition Lapras. Let me see if this bottom left corner here. You guys see what I'm looking at? Oh, yeah. That was just a little white dot that's on it. Man, way to go. It's really, really tough to get this card in a 10 condition, which is why, even though it's not the most popular Pokemon, it commands a really nice 4-figure price if you can manage to get a 10 out of it. So just have to see. If you decide to grade that one and it does well, price should fare well in your favor. All right, and that was Matt. You still have your 2 light packs as well. We'll put these in here, and of course, if you want to grade any of this, you're welcome to. So Mark Wilburn said, would be cool to pull a shifted foil. Man, that's a goal. That would be sweet. There we go. All right. My camera tilting a little bit. Might have just been me. All right, so that was Matt. I think, Justin, you're next. Let me check it out, make sure. Well, yeah, I see your discount is working now. We got Justin with his heavy base. You guys give him some love there. He's one of the best mods out there. The reason I'm marking this the $5 discount is just because these are on consignment, so I got to make sure I make note of it. Whew. There we go. So Spectre said, I forgot to mention this, but I also cover CGC grading for the Japanese fossil hit if whoever wins wants to grade it. Oh, nice. Look at that. Spection always being generous as well. And we got Justin. He says, my internet was bugging out for a while there. Well, now it's time for your pack. Let's see what you get. Got the Charizard artwork. Let's see what happens. Now we've seen a Venusaur, and it looks to be in pretty nice shape. Let's see if we can duplicate that. Going to start off with the War Turtle. It's not the error. Got the Haunter. Got a Magmar, Rattata, Ponyta, Starmie. Got the Staryu, Voltorb, Water Energy, Psychic Energy. Jess Yuri is calling no stage. Captain Chuck is calling the Zard. Seen lots of Zards. Zapdos. Yeah, it started with a Z, right? If you just go with Zard. All right. Beautiful centering again. Not seeing any print lines. It's a good night for Watsy. I do see some white dots around the corners, though. I think I see one right there. Maybe it was a little worse than I thought. Here, let me zoom in. Let's get right up on it. You can see a few down here, too. And, again, I think that one's just a lip, but it looks like a white dot. So it's possible that this one is, too. But that one's definitely a white dot right here. And I think there's definitely one right here on the corner as well. But way to pull the very first legendary bird, Mr. Justin. Sorry we didn't get you the Charizard. I didn't look to see if you had a shout out. I'll check that out. Look at it again. The front's really clean, as we've seen almost on all these. Typically, the fronts in Watsy you got to watch out for. Justin says, pulled 2 Zapdos in a row now. I almost said I thought you pulled a Zapdos last time. Put the Tyranitar, Typhlosion, and the Wobbuffet in there. Oh, there we go. Hope that's a good thing. All right, Justin, thanks for playing that game. And we'll see who's next. We got Eric again. What did he buy? Oh, he got another V-Star, and then he bought an art set of Fossil. All right, so this will be order 3308. What we'll do is we'll weigh out your Fossil first. Then we'll open your V-Star, and then hopefully you have at least one heavy, and we can do that afterwards. Go ahead and put these on here before I forget. So this should be the last V-Star box of the night as well. Okay, all right. There's the Zapdos artwork. All right, that one's a light. Yeah, Lapras is next. All right, that one's a light too. Last chance. Come on, Eric. There it is. All right, so you've got your one heavy pack there. Here are your 2 lights. I'm just going to set these off to the side for now while we open up your V-Star Universe box. Now that last box, it wasn't the best one. He did pull the Radiant Charizard Mewtwo V-Star. That was kind of cool. I think his SAR was the Manectric. Yeah, I think it was a Manectric V-Star. So I'm hoping that we get some good stuff in this one. But yeah, this is the lucky Eric, the one who's pulled the the Dragonite twice from Fossil First Ed and pulled a Charizard once. The other Charizard ended up being a different Eric. It was like coincidence. All right, we got a Numel, and we got a Zeraora V-Star. Let me flip those upside down. That's what the problem is. How many hits, you guys? I think we've seen a 16 and a 15. Is Eric going to be the one? I didn't count the God Pack one because that was a bunch. Got the Machamp V. Got a Hawlucha. Got the Radiant Hawlucha. Looks like we have Level Up CC. Is this Level Up cards and collectibles we saw here a minute ago that did a dual giveaway with Mo? He said, thanks again for taking on the consignment. Hope the pulls have been fire so far. We've had some pretty good pulls. We had a God Pack earlier. Had a Moltres from First Edition Fossil. Had an Articuno as well. We did a Venusaur from base set. Zapdos. Ooh, the Glaceon is a pretty good hit from this set. I graded a few of these promos as well from the recent 10s. But yeah, thanks for the gift on those cards. I believe a Victini was pulled from one of them. I can't remember. I think there was two ultra rares that were pulled. Here's that Oricorio, and there's the Machamp VMAX again. Anthony's calling 12. Look at that. That would be a tough box. Kyle with 17. Justin says he's heading to court Monday to see a judge to finalize his name change to Eric Huerta. He's going for that Eric luck. We'll see if Eric continues his streak and pulls a Dragonite again. Got the Regigigas and a secret rare Water Energy. Dan says, I've always liked the look of the fossil packs. They're coming right out of the wall. Got the Leafeon. Ooh, and you got a gold card. There you go. I don't even know which one that is. I know there's Giratina, Palkia, Dialga, and Arceus, right? I mean, I would say that's Arceus, but I can't even really see what's going on there because I feel like I remember the Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina pretty clearly. So you guys correct me if that's not Arceus. I think there's only 4, right? There's the Ray V. Two more to go. Got the, what's that? Suin Samurott V-Star. They're calling him Dialga, so I definitely got that one wrong. It didn't look like a Dialga, but it didn't look like an Arceus either. Yeah, everybody's saying it's a Dialga. Derek says Blastoise. Where are you at, Derek? Are you calling a Blastoise? Got the Genesect. And I always put the sleeves upside down. All right, so Eric, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 gold card. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got a 16 again. That Glaceon V-Star is probably my favorite. Although I think that's your money card right there with the Dialga. Mark says, I remember buying Japanese fossil packs for $20. Man, I remember when I bought fossil first edition English booster packs for $1.50. It was pack lots of 10 for $15 in the auction. Japanese packs, they were like worthless. You could buy every single holographic card that was in Japanese for $1 a piece. I mean, it was just $1 all day long. All right, Eric, you still have your heavy Lapras. Let's see what you get. Level Up CC, the 2 fossil first edition packs I opened with you a few months ago came back PSA 10. They were non-holo Aerodactyls, but still very happy with them. Hey, that's awesome, man. All right, Derek says he always says Blastoise when Franklin gets here. See, I always miss some of that stuff. All right, what do you guys think? We just got the Arbok. There's the Ekans. So we completed out that one. Did we have was that a Golduck back there? Got the Geodude, Slowpoke, and the Raichu. That's not a bad pull. This one wasn't as popular for a long time because you could get the base set Raichu, and that's what people preferred. But nowadays, it's actually a pretty decent pull for Fossil. It's Poke Knowledge cards. Is he listening here? We just pulled a Raichu, first edition Fossil. Probably the first edition Raichu that most of us who were around back when this stuff come out. The first edition Raichu that we saw, anyways. I do see one white dot there on that top left. But overall, that's a pretty good condition card. I would almost say this may be a different sheet. The centering is still pretty good, but it's off just slightly, which I don't think we saw that on the other ones. And sometimes, we do see that happen. Where is PK? Derek says it's cooler art than the other one. I think I like the artwork better on the base set one. I just kind of like that jungle-y feel that it's got going on in the background. The Raichu is definitely a popular Pokemon that the only thing that holds it back is Pikachu. If he had ever evolved in the anime, is Pokemon an anime? I don't even know if it's an anime. If it ever had evolved in the cartoon, who knows where Raichu would be today. Alright. We are officially through that box. Now we're working on box number 2. Alright. I hope you don't miss the Zard or Gengar either, Justin. Alright, next up we have David. David bought, let's see, he bought 3 unweighed Fossil First Edition as well. His order 3309. Alright, let's see what you get. I'm always rooting for you to get at least one heavy, but you never know. Alright, so here we go. Alright, well, you got at least one. Alright, that one's going to be a light. There's the Lapras. Oh man, I thought you had 2 there for a second. Jan says, TCA Gaming, you need to make some stickers to sell so I could stick them on my binder and toolbox at work. TCA Gaming. Well, maybe one day. Alright, so this is David, order 3309. Let's see what he gets. What are you guys calling? Jacob, hey brother, I heard you say you wanted that Articuno. If you bust me up in a heavy pack, I'll take that gamble. Nah, man, you keep your pulls. I've got an Articuno in a 10, but that's the coolest one to me to pull. It takes me back to when I used to play with Articuno in my deck. Got the Ammonite, Psyduck. So you got the Psyduck Golduck in this one. Slowpoke, Shelter. Got more people calling Articuno and Moltres again. It's a Raichu. I told you guys, I thought that other one was from a different sheet. Let's see if the centering is good on this one. Now it's kind of like the other one. Isn't that strange? So back-to-back Raichus, and boy, it looks clean though. Backside looks pretty clean. That white dot there is probably along the edge, not actually edge wear. That part of my skin. Yeah, tell me how to hang now. That was annoying. But man, that's a really clean Raichu. Wow. What's cool about the yellow borders on the lightning Pokemon is that it kind of blends together. So if it's more OC, it doesn't always pop out. But man, that's very clean. So nice on that one. Alright, so let me put these up. You got your 2 light packs. Got your Raichu, and then you have your commons, uncommons. Thanks, David, for participating in the live. I was thinking it was going to end pretty early tonight because I even put it in the chat. It was like 7:19. I had 5 orders. That was it. But we've had quite a few placed It almost wouldn't surprise me if we got close to selling out now, which we've done so several weeks in a row. So again, it wouldn't be a big surprise, I think, to anybody. But we'll just have to see where we go. Last week, I think we had 4 or 5 base set packs left, but we did like a double, it was like two boxes. All right, so we got Chi again. He is back for more. Looks like this is the address with just the N for North instead of written out North. Let's see what he gets. And I'm over here hiccuping now. It's always a little slower when I have to do the orders during the live, but it's kind of cool to see all the orders come in. You guys seem interested. All right. We got a Zapdos artwork. All right, so we got one heavy starting out strong. Aerodactyl. That one's light. We got the Lapras. Everybody's going 2 for 3 for tonight. Just kind of like expected odds. That's a good thing. And that nobody gets stuck with 3 light packs. I'm hoping it stays that way. But it's always a possibility. So if you guys go and buy 3 packs, know that it is very possible that you could get all 3 lights. The inspection says Fossil first data sold out. Oh wow. And it looks like we've got 7 heavy base set packs left. So I think there's at least one more it's going to be opened up. Maybe 2. I can't remember. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got a Slowbro, Cloyster, Sand Slash, got a Kabuto, Horsey, Ekans, Energy Search. I'm seeing Aerodactyl. I'm seeing Dragonite. What else in there? I'm going to just go for it. Ooh. This is when you should have... Oh, I think Anthony might have called it before it showed. But he put the Gengars in there. Or did he? Still... Oh. I think I see very small print lines right there. Are these the first print lines of the night? I mean, they're definitely not strong. But I can make it out. Let's look at the backside. Man, that's a clean backside too. Centering is good. This one still might have a chance. Those are really light print lines, and you gotta just catch it. Man, that's a really nice pull there, Chi. I think he had the Moltres too in the beginning. Nice pull there. Way to go. Way to pull that Gengar. Take away the light in that one angle, and you've got a very, very good looking Gengar that will have a good shot, I think, if you do end up grading it at a high grade. All right, let me get these in here. Anthony, he called your Gengar. He said send it to PSA, not CGC. You might have to go that route. CGC's done pretty good on some of the grades we've got seen back. I know the one Dragonite got a 10. I'm trying to think what else got the 10. The Stain Hitmonlee. I think the was it Magnemite? Maybe it was a Kabutops. Because Eric, he went like 3 for 4, but then I don't think we saw any pristine 10s on the next round. 10s are usually really tough on WotC Hollows. All right, next up we have Brian. And Brian, he bought 1 pack. See what he gets. All right, it's a heavy. Way to go, man. You took that gamble with 1 pack, and it looks like it paid off. So let's see what he got. This is the Zapdos artwork. Brian, are you here? Nicholas says, are you looking at Krabby's for the error? As far as I know, it doesn't come on first edition. I've only seen it on Unlimited. So I've got an interesting video that will be out in like a month. Because, in fact, I'll tell you what, after this pack, I'll give you guys a few previews. So I've already recorded the video. But you guys remember those CGC or those PSA graded cards that I cracked out and resubmitted to CGC? Well, I got them back. and they did really good. They got Kabuto, Krabby, Tentacool, Gambler. What are they calling over here? I'm not seeing anything. Kabutops. Kabutops has been pretty consistent. Or did Kyle call it in there? Or did he put it in the chat literally as we were pulling it? Man, that looks pretty clean. It looks like maybe a white dot there on the bottom. I'm trying to see if it is or not. Does it disappear? See, it looks like it disappears at that angle, so it might just be on the lip. Let's look at the hollow foil again. Man, these hollows are just looking super clean. Yep, Kyle said he called it before it was on his screen. So you snuck it in there. Man, I hope we see the Dragonite. That would be sweet. All right, congrats, Brian, on your one pack there. Had your common slide off into my lap there. Had my heart drop for a second. Gonna have to dig out some commons and uncommons from my personal collection. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a preview because I showed the stuff to you before. I think I will. So here are some of the cards that regraded. They're going to be going up for sale. You guys can go check out the rest of them. There's a lot of them that are already up for sale now, but the short in the video won't be out for a while. Also, I guess I'm previewing it here, but check this out. So this was a 9. This was a PSA 9. It went up to a 9.5 at CGC. See, this one was a 9 as well. This one regraded the 9.5. This Sneasel was a 9. It did the 9.5. This Sneasel was actually an 8, and then it went up to the 10. So that one bumped up 2 grades. This one was a 9, pulled the 9.5. This one also was a PSA 9, pulled the 10. This one I think was a 9. I was really hoping for the 10 on that one. This one was an 8 on the Ho-Oh. Beautiful looking cards. And then the Salamence, this was a 7, and this one bumped up to a 10. So I took a chance, and again, these were ones that I had picked out of like a lot of cards. So it's not like I would expect this to happen again. In fact, if I had regraded them with PSA, I would have expected similar results. But I think just that day I had gotten like a pretty rough grader, and so it didn't work out. But there were some other cards on that sub that actually did even better than that. One of them bumped, I want to say 6.5 grades. But that one was an obvious issue if you guys remember the Mewtwo. Like, I think the Typhlosion would have killed it too if I'd regraded that. But it's probably worth more as a PSA 1. All right, so let's go with the Ian. I actually got a perfect on one of the cards. If you guys watch out for my auctions, I'm sending it to auction. If you guys remember that Sceptile, the Sceptile from Ruby and Sapphire, the Hollow, it pulled the perfect 10. All right, what did Ian get? All right, so he got an art set as well. He says, won a Gengar in an auction and it's been lost in the mail. Please pull a replacement. All right, so Ian's going for the Gengar. Man, we just pulled a Gengar, but you never know. We pulled back-to-back Raichus here a minute ago, so maybe it'll happen again. Anthony said, did you see Beckett is changing the grading scale? I believe they retracted that. Didn't they say that? Didn't they put out another thing that said, after reviewing all the customer results, we are not going to be changing it or something like that? All right, so that one's a light. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, Anthony, with the BGS stuff, because in a way, it was like, wow, they're just lowering their standards of what a 10 is. But at the same time, financially, it probably would have been a good move. Ooh, sorry, Ian. I think you hit 3 lights. I'm going to reweigh them just in case. I mean, this one's a little heavier, but it's still in that light range. But at least you have a lot of like a full art set that you could set back possibly for your collection. So no Gengar, man. Wait, what does Spection say? Said that will make a great YouTube video. I think I spent more time on that video. It was pretty long because I was showing like the different cards, trying to show the condition. Because I didn't want people to think that they were weak grades because I regraded them. These were ones that I thought that they were really strong. And they should have graded higher, and they were just misgraded. And even in their current grades, I think they're pretty strong. The Sceptile Perfect, maybe on that one, because it's so hard for me to say anything can be perfect. So maybe if there's any of this going to be weak, it's going to be the one that received the strongest grade. All right, let's see what else we have here. All right, so that one's on hold. Sorry, Ian, we didn't get you a holo pack. But again, at least you have a complete art set. Oh, we've got Chi back again. He was the one who pulled the Gengar, if I'm thinking right. And he bought a heavy base. Put him in here. This is order 3313. So I think I need to get a Blastoise artwork out of here. Yeah, there we go. Put this order on hold. And let's see what we get. Man, I love opening up the base set. Even still, doing it, was this 3 or 4 weeks in a row now? Whew. What are you guys calling? Derek says Rusty secretly works at CGC part-time. No, in fact, I've got 2 bulk orders. I got them back and I just set them on the shelf. I was like, I'm not even dealing with these because there were so many like 9s and 9.5s and 8.5s. I was like, I don't even want to deal with this. So you guys usually see the best of the best. I know that seems kind of weird, but like really crappy submissions, people don't really care about. They like seeing, the really good stuff. So I do have some that are really, really good. It's almost suspiciously good, but then I have others that are almost suspiciously bad. So we've got energy retrieval, and I think it's that way with PSA as well. If anybody here is graded quite a bit with PSA, sometimes you get those submissions where they just blow, So it's always a gamble, but you want that consistency. And both CGC and PSA seem to be very consistent for me. All right, there's a Bulbasaur. I almost revealed what this is. Got the Arcanine, got the Bulbasaur. I'm seeing a lot of people calling the Stoys, the Zards, Kangaskhan. We're not going to get Kangaskhan. Venusaur, Zapdos, Nidoking, another Zard, got the Mewtwo. Ooh, a Chansey. Now, Chansey's one of those. It's tough to get without print lines. So let's see if it's going to happen. Oh yeah. Again, the holofoil looks good. Here's going to be the real test. For tonight, it's always been on the back side. It looks pretty clean. That's so small. I don't even know if that's a white dot. Same thing down here. Let's see if those little white dots, they seem to disappear. It may just be light catching on where it was cut with a slightly raised edge. Yeah, same with that side. Man, that's a really clean Chansey. Big congrats on that pull. I might have to get some more semi-rigids over here. Chansey, if you can get the 10 on that, it's got a significant price increase. The 9 isn't, too crazy. But congrats, Chi, on another really good condition card, dude. Got Spection over there keeping up with all the holos. Did anybody call the Chansey? Got a few more of them. All right, who is next? That was Chi again. Looks like we have Kyle coming back around. What did he get? Ooh, he got another. Oh, he put it in there. His note is Zard time. Kyle called it last time, and let's see. I think we're back. We're back around to another Venusaur artwork. I believe it was Kyle who called the Venusaur. Maybe was it somebody else? Kyle, was it you that called the Venusaur because you wanted one? I think it was him. It was him or somebody else. Whoever got the Venusaur, they had called it. That word they didn't call it. That's what they said they wanted, and then they got it. Yeah, Kyle's saying it was him. Can he do it twice in a row? Where's Dan at? Can he calculate some odds? What are the chances that Kyle calls or puts in the comments on his purchase the card that he wants, and he gets it. I guess now it's just 1 in 15 or whatever it is. All right, Mark is calling Hitmonchan. Seeing Zards. Anything else? Ooh, look at that pack. That one looks to have like corner damage. Can't see anything on the booster pack that would indicate that. So whatever that hollow is, each one of them seem to have a consistency there. All right, so let's see what we have first. But that's a big ouch. Me and Kyle might have to have a conversation. All right, so there's Farfetch'd, Seal. We got a Revive. Got my Chop, Staryu, Metapod, Nidoran, Switch. Got a Psychic Energy. We've got a Water Energy. I thought it was going to be Charizard, but we pulled the Ninetales. We're going to look at that corner a little bit more in depth. Because I can't really see it here on the front. But man, I can definitely see it there on the back. Now, I did get these in on consignment, but they were sealed up, so I imagine they were sealed up right away out of the box. It is possible that this stuff was damaged, you know, from the factory. Because we have seen that before. But either way, that definitely is a bummer having that corner dent there, because that kills a lot of the value. Which we've seen it before. I don't know if you guys remember those Neo Discovery packs. Man, we had like 3 or 4. There was like a bend on nothing but the hollow. But this one seems to be on more than just one of the cards. Here's what I'm. Kyle, you send me an email, and we'll talk about this one, okay? Because I don't like seeing that either, and I know how that is. I'm gonna just set that one off to the side as a reminder. Because even if it'd been a Charizard, you know, you got the dent right there, and we'll talk about how we can get you some compensation for that one. Because when I see it on all the cards, it's a little bit different than if it's just on one of the cards. All right, so let's keep going. We're going to keep going. That's always a bummer to see. I don't know if you guys remember the jungle packs we had last week. Most of those had like print lines on them. And sometimes you have like whitening that goes around all 4 of the edges. That's something that you typically see. It's really tough to tell, you know, where something could have picked up damage. These right here, I mean, these were well protected when they were shipped. And it didn't look like there was some kind of damage where it would have hit. I mean, a pack can absorb that kind of stuff too. But I'm going to work it out with Kyle. Definitely being a great customer. And even if he wasn't, I'd want to take care of him in that kind of situation as well. All right, so we're going to keep rolling on. Hopefully we don't have any more of those. I'm hoping that's the only pack like that from the base set, especially seeing how good a condition the cards are with like the print lines or the lack thereof, because you don't see that very often. All right, so let me pull 1. We got 2, and then we have 3. Yeah, me and you, we could talk about it too, Spection. I want to look at the cards a little bit closer to see if it was something that may have been like a damage that could have been done. It's really kind of hard. I've only got this little ring light on here, so it's tough to be able to tell and know for sure. All right, so we've got the 1 heavy here. So it's a mood dampener. Just have to see if there's any more like that. I hope there's not. But I'm going to see if we can get any provenance to the pack, see if maybe they were broken on stream, something like that, because we can always look into that stuff too. All right, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Anthony says, if it's not weird, can I mail you my PSA 9 birthday Pikachu and have you autograph the sleeve that the slab's in? I mean, if you want to. My signature's not going to add any value to it, that's for sure. Alright, so this is McClay. Seeing Aerodactyl, seeing Muck. Oh, man, I don't even think anybody's called Magneton or Muck yet. Hopefully that's not what we see. I'm hoping for the Dragonite right here. Somebody called a Hitmonlee. I thought that was it. I thought that was the one. We got another. We got the Aerodactyl. I think we've hit Aerodactyl several weeks in a row too. Man, these things continue to have really good color though. I'm not seeing any print lines. Good centering. Man, this one looks like the condition's pretty similar to what we saw with the Gengar. Maybe a tiny white dot there, maybe a tiny white dot there, but they're so light. They almost disappear when you go out at an angle. So definite big congrats on pulling a great condition first edition fossil. No mucks. Let's don't do mucks. Franklin says, nah, my TCA Gaming Sign site is priceless. One day it'll be somebody, it'll belong to somebody else. Everything everyone has one day will belong to somebody else. Kind of weird to think about, but you can enjoy things for a while. Everything we have is just kind of like temporary. Who called the Aerodactyl? Did anybody? All right, let's see what is next. I still haven't refreshed it since we had those like 15 orders. So it's possible we've got even more. Oh yeah, well, I guess I'm refreshing it now. All right, so we've got 4 more orders in here. Looks like we have Alan. Yeah, this Alan. This is order 3316. And he bought 1 fossil. All right, the last person who bought 1 pack, they ended up getting heavy. So let's see if it can happen again. You got it, man. There you go. All right, let's see what Alan gets. Are we going to see that Dragonite now? I think Kyle is next, so maybe his luck will turn around on that one. But that means we'd also have to get 2 heavies in a row. We got the Golem, got Slowpoke, Ammonite, Grimer. Let's see what Alan gets. Seeing Kabutop's called. What else? Ooh, we got the Zapdos. There you go. See, it's got that missing hollow full part. That's on every Zapdos first edition, so it's not like something that's corrected. Let's see if this disappears. It might. I think it does. It's so hard to tell. The way, because I'm a righty, the way I hold things, sometimes it makes it look like there's a white dot. There's either a white dot there or there's not. I think there is. I think there's a really small one. But the rest of the card actually looks super nice. Let's see if there's any print lines in there. Not seeing any print lines either. So the Zapdos looks pretty good. You do have that one spot that's going to stick out. Even if, you know, it is just like something catching the light, like a lip or something on the, like a raised beveled edge or something. You know, if the grader catches it, then they'll mark it down. So we had Ditto, Dragonite, Muck, Dragonite, Gengar, and did Derek call the Arrow Zapdos, or did he just put it in there? Inspections list gross. He's got the 10 fossil hollows in there and then 4 base set hollows. All right. I think I saw Kyle next. Let me see. He's the one who just had that pack with the 9-tails that it looked like there was damage to the corner. Looked like damage to all of the cards in the corner. All right, so Kyle says, okay, maybe this one is heavy. I think this is the same Kyle. Now, we just saw heavy. So I'm hoping you're the one now that's going to get Get that Dragonite. All right, let's see. Sorry, Kyle. It's another light. What was your last light? Was it a Lapras artwork? I want to say it was maybe. I think it was Zapdos. He says it's going to be like my lost Gengar. Oh man, that's not the card you want to lose. All right, next up we have. Looks like we have Eric, who's back for more. Oh wow, what did he buy? Did he buy the rest? All right, so Eric, I think, bought out the rest of the fossil. He bought 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he bought the last 5 packs. So if there's a Dragonite in here, I think he's got it. If I'm thinking right, there should be 2 hollows left. All right, so this is going to be Eric, order 3318. He's going for it. All right, guys, call the 2 hollows. What do you think Eric's going to get? Well, let's hope there's 2 hollows. We don't know that for sure. Odds are there are 2 hollow packs left. All right, so there's a light. All right, so there's a heavy. Oh, there's a heavy. All right, so there's 2 there. Can we pull off the 13th hollow? We've done it once. All right, and the 3 light packs, it's not an art set. All right, so what do you guys think? What are going to be Eric's 2 hollows? Double Dragonite? That would be crazy. Or Muck and Magneton. That would not be fun, but it's a possibility, right? Moss Deep says Dragonite and Error Hitmonlee. That would be crazy right there. Seeing Hitmonlee and Zapdos, Articuno and Haunter. What else do we have? Ditto and Dragonite. We haven't seen a Ditto. Gengar and Dragonite. Muck and Muck. That would be bad, but ooh, look at that one. So this is the kind of wear that you sometimes do see. See how these all have this rounding issue? It sucks when you do see this kind of thing, but this is something that is, honestly, I mean, it does happen. Happens a lot more so with Jungle, but we do see it with Fossil and base set sometimes as well. I don't see it much with other sets, probably because I don't open it up much, but the best you can hope for now is just something really popular, like it's going to be a Dragonite. So let's see what we have. It's Kabutops. You can see it. See it on those edges right there. That thicker whitening that you see. I mean, the front hollow still looks good. I'm not catching any print lines. Let's just hope the next one isn't like that too. Which, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever hit 2 of them in a row. They're not that common. Sometimes you find them on the uncommons and the commons. You don't look at those typically as hard just because of, you're going for that big hit. Someone said, welcome Rattlers. Did we just have a Rattle Raid? Or is it they're incoming? Last time we hit a Moonbryon when they came in here, so maybe we'll finish off this fossil box strong. Got the Mr. Fuji, got the Recycle, Ekans. Alright guys, what do you think? I'm going to do it slowly. Is it? Oh, it's the Magneton. Sorry, Eric. Looks like your luck ran out at the end of this fossil box. We did see a Gengar. We saw an Articuno. But pulled the Magneton and then that Kabutops, which had the rounding error. But I mean, this is a pretty good looking Magneton. I'm not even seeing signs of a white dot. Let me go back in here and look at this front. I mean, even if there was a print line, you probably wouldn't be able to see it on the Magneton. So at least it's a really good looking Magneton. The centering is still, I mean, it's not perfect like what we saw on some of the other stuff either. So I wish the centering was a little better. But condition-wise, that was pretty top-notch. All right, sorry, Eric, that your 2 pulls were not what everybody was hoping. The Dragonite, that fossil box did not have one. But we'll get the rest of this coming right on out to you. I think I did see one more pack purchase. And I assume it would have to be heavy base if that's what we're if it was to be opened up, because that should be the only thing that's available for the live openings at this point. Let's see. Oh no, that's something. That's a grading purchase. So this might be it. Oh no, we have a few heavy base set packs. Look at that. Kyle come on back in here and bought another pack. But I see Chi. Chi is next, and then we have Kyle. So let me get Chi in here. This is order 3320. Again, this is a heavy base. Chi has hit it pretty good tonight. Let me make sure I see if I don't have one of these. It's running out. I think we're on the Charizard artwork now. Yeah, so we're up to a Charizard, and then Blastoise artwork will be next. Put this one on hold. What do you guys think? What are you calling for this booster pack? Because I'm hoping we get something pretty sweet out of here. Yim says, hey Rusty, it's Chi planning to grade all hollow pulls with CGC through you. Man, that's awesome, man. Maybe we'll get something pretty good out of them. There's 2 Charizards sitting there now from last stream. We pulled 3. 2 of them graded were graded by the customer. I think we graded the Moonbreon too. I offered free grading on those. Look at that. Here you go. Look at that. There's an uncommon. See how it's got the rounded errors, like the rounded issue around the corners. I know we were just talking about that for Fossil First Edition. I said it was common on Jungle, but you do see it on base set too. Like base set original, not the second base set. Joseph Mayer says 40K Bulbasaur. Well, we just did pull a Bulbasaur. And again, to be fair to Collectibles Guru, have we ever seen a black label Bulbasaur First Edition sell? I don't think we have. There's a Squirtle. There's a Psychic Energy. There's a Water Energy. And Poliwrath. I thought it was the Blastoise. I just knew it was for a second there. All right, let's look at the backside of your Poliwrath. Oh yeah, that looks like, man, when I first looked at it, I was like, man, that's a pretty strong white dot, but then it disappears almost completely. That one's definitely a just the light kind of shining off of it. So like you can add a white dot here to that one when you put it at the right angle, and then it just goes away. Centering isn't completely perfect on it, but I think what we saw in the holo is what we've seen pretty similar. I'm not seeing any print lines. I do need to get, there we go, some more of these back out. Who would buy Black Label Bulba? Man, people go crazy over that Black Label stuff. It always seems to bring a premium, although it does seem to be coming down a little bit for certain things. But like the Japanese modern stuff, because I think people are realizing it's a lot easier to get that Black Label 10 on the Japanese modern. If you get like a WotC Holo Black Label, that's going to bring you a real premium. All right, Chi. Thanks for throwing your message out there. You're welcome to grade whatever you want to grade. It's completely up to you, but we'll get it taken care of, that's for sure. So no Dragonites, no Charizards yet. If we do pull either one of those, I will cover the Dragonite charge. I'll cover the, well, we're not going to have Dragonites. Maybe what I'll do is I'll cover the Gengar, since that was the best pull tonight. And if anybody pulls a Charizard from base set, we'll have that covered as well. But we still have, where's Kyle at? I believe Kyle's next. Yeah. So Kyle, again, I'm going to look at that Ninetales, look at the history of the pack a little bit more, and then we'll talk about that one. But here's to your next pack. Another heavy base. He says better cards. That's what he's hoping for, the better cards. All right, so let's get you a Blastoise artwork out of here. Throw this on hold. All right, here we go. Inspection says a black label Koro Mew. It says Ultimate Chase. All right, let's get Kyle a little bit of luck going here. He started off really good. He wanted Venusaur. He got the Venusaur. Then his next pack looked like it had a dent to the corner. We still don't know for sure. Like, I don't know if we'll ever be able to know, like, for certain if it didn't come from the factory or not. But we'll have to look into it a little more. So I'm hoping with this pack, I definitely don't see any damage to this one. In fact, the backside looks pretty nice. Maybe a white dot there. Can't tell if that's going to go away. Bottom edges look all right. But we're going to find out what the front of the card looks like here in a minute. We've got the Kadabra, got Sandshrew, Coughing, Metapod, nice looking Pikachu. Got the Diglett, Lightning Energy, Psychic Energy. Everybody saying bless you. Ooh. There it is, man. Aren't you glad you come on back after that Ninetales? Oh, got the Charizard. And if you want to grade this one, you know, through CGC, through my account, I'll grade it I'll pay for the grading fee. 3 weeks in a row we've hit a Charizard. I can't tell. Man, do I see the tiniest? I see like a tiny half print line right there. It almost disappears at an angle. I'm trying to see if this white dot is on the edge or not. Of course, if you did grade, I would look at that. I would see if I can take it off if I thought it was on the surface. But man, you got the Charizard. You go from a damaged Ninetales to a Charizard. Way to go. I don't think you could get better than that. Unless you pull a no-stage Blastoise that was pristine, or another Charizard that didn't have the little white dot in the top corner. But man, overall, that's a really good looking card, dude. Way to go on that one. And we got programmers here gifting a membership. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sticking around this whole time. But he says, and it was given to All Out Card, and All Out Card already can see it, and he gave you a big heart. So thank you so much for that, man. But way to go, Kyle. You hit the Venusaur and a Charizard. Whew. All right, let's see if there's any more orders. I don't know if there has been. All right, so looks like that's it for the orders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway for Spection. However, if anybody else buys one of these heavy base packs while we're sitting here, they'll still be open tonight. I'll check that again after the giveaway. But for the giveaway, we're going to do, so if you guys don't know, this is actually from Spection. So we're going to do Spection 1. That'll be the keyword. So throw Spection 1 into the chat one time. Don't throw it in there more than once, it'll disqualify you. But check it out. We've got this Fossil Japanese booster pack. We're going to open it up. And he even said that he would cover the grading fee for the holographic card. Way to go, Spection. Thanks for always being a champ, man. And yeah, let's see what you get. And then we'll pick a winner after this. Now, any of the heavy base set packs that don't sell out tonight, if you guys want to have it shipped sealed, that'll be available tomorrow morning. Or after the stream ends, you can go ahead and buy it. It'll say for live opening only, but you can select, like, you can just say that and send me an email, say you want to have it shipped. It should be the front card if I'm thinking right. It's got pretty good centering there. We're just going to set it down. We'll look at these other cards. All right, so we have Magmar, Seadra, Slowbro, got a Gambler, Tentacool, got the Shelter, Horsey, Ammonite, and the Kabuto. There's your 3 uncommons. So it's very similar to an English pack. Other than that, I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed a holo. Another Articuno. There we go. Man, it's pretty good centering too. Shifted slightly up, but overall that's really nice. Got the corner swirl. No print lines. Let's see who gets to win this one. And again, if you want to have it graded, that is covered. All right, let's see what you have. We're going to roll it. We have KK5 Chronic. You are the winner. Make sure you send me an email. I'm hoping that you're still listening. We're at the end of this chat now. Right, I guess the end of the chat for the end of the video. Let's see what we got here. KK5. Make sure you send me an email that you won this. Send me your send me your shipping address. Make sure you mention who you are, because really the only thing I have to identify all this stuff out is this KK5 Chronic. Might ask you to go through some other verification stuff, but before we end, I'm going to see and make sure that we don't have any more orders, because I did say that we would do those just in case. All right, so nobody else has ordered, so it looks like we're at the end of our chat. We're at the end of the video. Guys, it looks like there's still 200 of you in here. Definitely appreciate everyone who watched the video. We did sell out of the Fossil First Edition. Still have a few heavy base set packs left, but overall, I mean, the stream went really well, especially since none of this stuff was even available until yesterday. So definitely appreciate all of you who stuck it out and watched the video. I will talk to Spection about a few things. I'm going to talk to Kyle about this order and the Ninetales. I'm probably not going to examine this stuff tonight. We'll look at it tomorrow. Again, it could have just been a factory thing, but it may not have been. I want to try to get as much information as I can, and then we'll go from there. And we'll try to make it up to you if it does look like it was a pack issue where the pack was damaged, because that's not fair to you for paying so much for a holographic pack. But anyways, guys, I had a ball. We pulled a Charizard. It was the last base set pack that we opened up, and hopefully we'll get to see some of these grades coming back soon. All right, thanks.